Good night, everyone. This is Sajval, and tonight we're gonna keep on drawing the same sketches we've been working on all week long. I'm very tired. Good night. How have you been? You found your notebook? It's nice. Very cool. Where was it? Have you been drawing on it? Oh god. I've been working on this piece for Box Hut. I think it's nearly ready. I just need to polish it a little bit more and I'll give it to him. So let's keep on polishing and then we'll move on to another piece. Right, let me open my can finally draw again. I just found it a few minutes ago. It wasn't on a chair. Was it like under something? You weren't able to find it? On a chair? Did you like put clothes on top of it or something? Pushed under a table. Oh, I see. Yeah, so I see how it... Interesting. Nice, but yeah, I'm glad you can draw again. Hope you create new stuff and show me. What do you think of this one? This one was requested by Boxhut, who sometimes hangs out and chat with you. Just polishing up a bit before I give it to him. You like it? Nice. Glad you like it. Still have a lot of pieces to work on. I like my art, but I also don't. But every time I try to improve, I get worse. You're not actually getting worse. So what's happening? It's a little bit hard to explain, but you're not getting worse. So here's what's happening, right? This is time, right? Wait, how is it? Let me... Alright, so here's what happens. Right, imagine that... Let me do this here. Imagine that this is like... Let me do this like around here-ish. This is your skill at something, and this is time, right? This is many days, like months and weeks and years. And this pink line is your art skill, and this blue line is your ability to evaluate art, or how good you are at observing and appreciating good art. So what happens is that when you practice and you sit down to draw and you do something, chances are your skill at art is below your observation skills, right? Like your observation skill is up here and your ability to create art is down here. So you look at that and you say, well, my art kind of sucks, right? I'm not good at this. I need to practice more. So you will practice more, and your skill at art will go up, right? But your observation skill is still here. So this is when you feel very good about your art, right? Like, at this point, you're like, wow, I'm very good at art. I improve pretty quickly. Like, I can really do this. And you will stay here for a while, right? Like, you will stay at this skill level for a few months or days or weeks, depending on how much you train and how much you try to learn. But eventually, your skill to evaluate art will go up again, right? And your skill to create art is below that. So this is where you're now. This is why you think that you're getting worse, like, right? Because you were here and you thought that you were very good, but your observation skills went up, and now this art that you think was very good, you think it's as bad as the one you were making here, but it's not. You're not getting worse. You're just getting better at observing, right? So eventually, your art skill will go up again, and your observation skill will stay the same, right? Like around here. And you will feel like you're very good again. And this cycle will continue, like, until... I don't think that it will ever end. I wonder if professional artists are able to escape it. But yeah, you're not... You can feel confident that if you're drawing constantly, you're not getting worse. Maybe if you have spent a lot of time without drawing, you're a little bit rusty, like your muscle memory is taking time readjusting, but you're not getting worse. Trust me, you are not. I don't think that it's possible to get worse at art unless you stop drawing. Yeah, if you stop for a long time, it's gonna take you a while to get back into it. But it's not gonna be nowhere. It's not gonna be like long before you're back where you were. Like you can go back and look at my first stream and see how rusty I was there compared to now. Like I would have not been able to draw what I'm drawing right now in those first few weeks that I came back. It took me like basically a whole month to get back into the swing of things, especially in digital art, because I just felt like the tablet was not collaborating with me when I came back. But I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Basically, like, all I want you to get from it is that you're not getting worse at all. As long as you're drawing, you will not get worse. Right, so just keep drawing. It's the only thing we can do to get better. Just draw and draw and draw and draw. I mean, I'm rooting for you. I really hope that I can be like accompanying you in your artistic journey. Yeah, there's an art style I wanted for a long time, but the fact that I always seem to go back to cartoony, I can't get what I want at all. Right. Trying to emulate an art style is very difficult. I know because it's what I'm trying to do right now, right? Like I'm trying to understand and emulate a little bit of an anime style. But going from semi-realism, where I used to draw like the whole eye with all its parts, right? Like I used to draw the whole structure of the eye every single time with the whole of it, right? Like right? I would just draw this every single time I drew anything. Going from this to like, I still can't do it from memory. Right, like you can see how much I struggle trying to draw an anime eye. It just takes a lot of time and a lot of observation, because you need to understand, like you need to understand the proper form to see what they are doing to achieve what they do. So don't stress too much about not achieving the art style you want. Just keep trying, right? Like it's gonna suck. Like it's gonna be bad the first times you try to do it. There's no way of escaping that. So what you gotta do is do it again and again and again and again until you start like getting close to what you want. But it's not gonna be easy and it's not gonna be fast, because you're just like, your muscle memory is just built for what you've been doing all this time. So suddenly telling your body, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, let's do something else, it's not gonna be easy to get away from that, right? What art style do you want to get close to? You'll post a picture. I don't necessarily like the person on it, but I like the art style. Post it in our next. Okay, let me. Give me a second. I'll look at it. Right, let me look at this post you made. Oh, let me know when you do it so that I can go check it rather. Forgot the... Completely forgot to draw this sleeve. Alright, let's do that now. Hello, Kens. Welcome. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, I get a little bit flustered when I receive compliments. Thank you. This is something that I am drawing for one of my viewers. Last week I took requests, so I'm finishing some of them up. Thank you, that's a very nice comment. I'm still like figuring out things, like I came back to drawing very recently. So I'm still like figuring out brushes and stuff. But I really like the one I'm using right now, it's like, has a very nice texture. How long have you started this channel? I'm new, so... Yeah, so I opened the channel like many years ago, like in 2020, but I only recently started streaming, like not more than a month ago. Like you can see my lives. I think this is my 5th week drawing, so I guess 1 month and 1 week I've been drawing live. I've been going live like every Tuesday to Friday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's like the schedule I can afford since I have a full-time job. Okay, tired. I'll look at it. Give me 1 second. Tired boys. Oh damn, this is very cool. Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's gonna take you a long time to get close to that. Because it is a very complex style, right? Like this sort of thing is not something that you can achieve easily. But you should study realism. I know that it's like the most boring thing you can do, but you should try to like study how to render realistically, or in a realistic style, so that you can understand what this artist is doing with the light and the rendering. But maybe don't worry too much about the faces, like, because that style of face is not that hard to like achieve. But yeah, you should try to study anatomy and realism for that. Makes sense. I was wondering why you're so underrated. I'll try to join your live streams. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think I'm I'm underrated. I just I'm very bad at like social media stuff, like at posting engagement and things. But I'm trying to like learn and stuff. Like for the first like 2 weeks I streamed, I didn't, not for like the first whole month I streamed, I didn't use any tags on my stream, so I think that people were not finding me. But like a month ago, Tired found me through, since I, from the moment I started using tags and stuff. But yeah, thank you, welcome. I'm glad you'll join me. So I won't normally be doing like this sort of thing, right? Like full pieces. I'm mostly focused on studying. If you go back and check what I've done, like we have taken basically one topic per week. Like 1 week we studied legs, and the next week we studied hands, and the next week I tried to learn perspective and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that on weekends, what I'm thinking is like I want to like study art throughout the week, and then on Fridays and on Saturdays we can take requests from chat and maybe create characters together and stuff. Maybe not as many requests as I did last week, because I wasn't planning to like still be drawing them 2 weeks after. Like I got, I maybe took more. What's the expression? I maybe bit more than I could chew. Because I did like requests for this. I did this one. I did like 3 for my IRL friends. I did like 3 others. I did one for Tired, who's currently in the chat. You can check it on on her Twitter. And yeah, so yeah, I think that maybe next week I'll open up 1 or 2 requests during Saturday streams, or maybe Sunday. This one I don't know if I mentioned it already, but this one is a request from Boxot, another one of my viewers. Have I ever animated before? No, I have not. I don't think I have the consistency needed for it. Right? Like, let me show you. So I have this piece, right? And let me show you another one of my pieces. This one that this is one of my original characters. This one. And you can see that there are a few inconsistencies in style between them. I don't think that I can like... I don't know, I think that I don't have enough control over my own line work to be able to animate consistently, so I have... I don't know, it just feels intimidating, I guess. I should give it a try one day, maybe. I want to thicken some of these lines, because like from up close she looks very nice, but when I get far away she loses a little bit of her shape. So let me add some line weight to her. Just a little bit. I guess I animated in like school. We used to do like stop motion and stuff, but now I'm trying to learn things. My hairstyle changes so much. Yeah. That's exactly my problem. I don't have a consistent style yet. Like, there are things that I have picked up and that I like, but I don't think that I can like execute an art style like on command. Especially now that I'm trying to like get close to anime, or to like anime manga style a little bit. Because I used to have a more like semi-realistic style, I guess is what I would call it. I've shown on stream before. Do I have anything to show here? I guess I can open this one. Right, like I used to draw more like this. But I'm trying to get away from using so much rendering. I want to get better at line work. So this is why I'm currently trying to clean up my sketch and do more like line art things. Not because I don't like this style. It's just that like I understand that I know that I understand rendering. So I want to get better at line work so that I can then render those beautifully lined drawings. That's very pretty. Thank you. Those are some girls from Hololive. Those are fun on Mumei. I drew that in like 4 years ago when they debuted. I don't know if you know Hololive. You said, Rise, what you said about me was on that drawing. You said something about when I found you. No, I was just telling Cans how you showed up on my stream one day. Same with Boxset. And I think it was when I started like tagging my stream, so it started like showing up on people's recommended. I don't know how you found me. You posted your only attempt at realism in the past 2 years? Okay, let me check that out. Yeah, okay. Right, so that's good. Right, But I think that right now you have a little bit more experience, so you could give it another try. Because I can tell that this is not recent, right? But yeah, it's gonna take you a long time. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna take a lot of work to achieve that style you want. But yeah, just keep going at it. Like, it's really the only thing we can do. Just keep on drawing and keep on getting closer to what we want. Oh, okay, yeah, you search art lives. Yeah, yeah. But I think that, like, if you look at the description, I have that like art live stream in my tags, so that's maybe how my stream showed up on your search. Because for the first like few weeks, I was not doing anything like that, so I was just streaming to myself, like 0 viewers. Yeah, I'm very glad you two are here. It's very motivational. A month ago, this month ago, I don't like realism that much. That's why it looks weird. Yeah, realism is boring. I don't like realism that much either. But it just teaches you so much that it's really not something we can avoid. We just gotta learn how to do it, and then we can ignore it. It's harder for me to do realism with live colors, for example. Today I made a great tone realism drawing of a face. Like in grayscale, but that's fine. If you get good at grayscale, going to color is gonna be like a smoother transition. So you're gonna have like very good grasp of value, and value is like the main thing to represent shapes and forms. I use realism to learn rendering sometimes. Yeah, it's probably the best thing you can do. Yeah. Let me get some water. Draw on paper. I want to draw digital art though. Mainly realism. It's just the faces that suck. Anatomy is fun. Just gotta learn to have more position than looking towards. Yeah. Learning poses is not easy. Like, learning how to pose a character without looking at reference is tough. That's why I was learning how to draw the 3D boxes that we did like 2 weeks ago. It's supposed to make you good at drawing poses, but like, I think I still can't do it like perfectly, like this sort of thing. I start struggling a little bit. Yeah, you can see that I got good at it for that week, but I guess I forgot everything already. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Let's not look at that. I'm not gonna do that again. Yeah, you hate anatomy, it's harder for me to grasp. Oh, well. Well, you're gonna love my streams because we look at anatomy like in a lot of detail. So what I usually do is, so let's say let me see if I have it over here. So for the first few weeks, for the second week I streamed, I tried to learn the leg anatomy, and we started with this. Every single muscle on the legs. But it's like, you don't need to learn this, right? I did this just to see if I could do it. But yeah, it's not necessary to learn all this stuff. It's honestly a bit of a waste of time, because most of these muscles don't affect like shape and form. And then after that, I tried doing something more like concise. So I started grouping those 500 muscles into these big shape groups, which are the ones that affect foam the most. Right, and we started like studying different methods that some artists use, right? Stuff like this. Man, I was so rusty back then. This was like 3 weeks ago when I just came back. And then I tried to do like a piece of art that showcased those skills that I learned that week. So I ended up drawing this, which I never finished. I intend to finish this at some point. Right, like this. Which was focused on the legs. And this one eventually turned into... let me see if I have it. Oh, I lost it. No, it's here. Yeah, that's fine. That's completely fine. You don't need to force yourself to learn anatomy if you don't want to. Like, if you don't enjoy it, you're gonna just burn yourself out and you're gonna hate drawing. Just, keep drawing what you like, and then when you feel like you were ready to study a certain topic, you can go back and do it. Right. She has a nice hat. It's like my little witch that I still need to finish. Yeah. All of that I showed you we did on stream. Alright, let me finish this. Yeah, skeletons are fine. Like, do you draw like the whole skeleton or more like the mannequin, and or something like this? Is this what you mean by skeleton, or do you actually draw like the... I don't know if I can draw a skull. I'm gonna expose myself. Right, something like this. It's been so long since I've drawn a skull. My proportions are all over the place. Is it just me, or does every kid love drawing at the age of 4 to 7 if they end up becoming an artist? I like to draw the whole skeleton, use mannequins when I start making my sketches. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that every kid does it. I think that some of us are just born with it. Like, I don't believe in talent. Like, I don't believe that you're born with a certain skill. I just think that you're born with, like, a fixation or like a desire to observe and represent graphically. So yeah, when we're kids, we're like, I think that you go through stages, because when you're like very young, where you're like a 3-year-old, just playing with the texture of the paint in your fingers is more than enough, like, enjoyment. Like, you're just getting enough from that when you're that age. And then putting that on paper and just making shapes and colors is more than enough. But as you progress and you start becoming a little bit more ambitious, and you want to represent new things, and you want to like express yourself in different ways, so that's when some people start burning out and they give up on art, while some others don't, I don't know, just try to keep going. It's a very frustrating journey. Hey Boxat, what's up? What's up, my brother? This is where we at. What do you think? Actually, we're back. Hi. It's okay. I started in fourth grade. My mom used to do art in school as well. Oh, nice. Come from a family of artists. That's very nice. I'm not the only creative person in my family. I think that, well, one of my brothers is what do you call that in English? I don't know what it's called. He makes ads. Marketing? I don't know. He makes ads for TV and stuff. And my other brother is a graphic designer. So we're all like creative adjacent, but I'm the only one who, I don't know, developed a bit of a desire to be an artist. I gave up on it for like most of my life, but I guess just recently I decided to give it a go again. Fixing things and welding. He don't know how to draw at all. Is he like a sculptor or something? That's pretty rad. I wish I could learn how to weld stuff. Is he like a... what do you call that? A blacksmith? All my siblings used to draw, but they don't anymore, and my older sister was a painter, but now she wants to make a thrift store. I'm the art mentor to my younger brothers now. That's nice. Yeah, I don't think that... Well, what am I trying to say? Let me organize my ideas. How many siblings do you have? Now that I think about your sentence. But yeah, that's nice that you're teaching your younger siblings. I have a nephew, and I tried to teach him drawing, but I don't think that he was that interested. He likes to watch me draw for him. Like, he will ask me to draw like superheroes for him and stuff, but he's not that interested in learning from me. Wait 1 second, I'm trying to... Right. I have 5 siblings, not including me. Damn! I had 3. I have 3 and I thought that was a lot. No, he just fixes things. I said artist because he really likes to fix things, and weld artists like... And weld like artists really like to draw. Ah, I see, understand. That's pretty cool, yeah. It's like a very useful skill to have. Alright. Let me fix this line. Guess I should fix this shoe. I completely forgot about it. It's like not developed at all. Let me work on this shoe very quickly. I don't want to like render it or anything, just bring it beyond its sketch stuff, the sketch state it is in. I'm thinking that next week I'm gonna do like a Let's learn how to draw feet week. Because I am so bad at it. It was gonna be this week, but I just decided to work on these pieces. Having the time and practice to make line art is beyond me. It's not easy. Like, my hope is that if I keep doing this, eventually I'm gonna get like faster at it, because yeah, it's enjoyable. Like, I'm not hating doing this, but it's a bit like draining, I guess. Because I feel like I'm just going over the sketch, and my painter brain just wants to get into rendering without finishing the line art. But I want to get good at it, so I'm gonna bear with it. But yeah, I do hope that just I eventually get good enough at it that I can do it like way faster. Like, for example, this curve right now, this one, I'm gonna have to do in multiple stages. Like, I can't do the whole, I don't have like the dexterity to do the whole curve like that. Well, I've seen some artists do it, like they can just do the whole curve. I just go like this, right? So I guess like the more I practice, the more I'll be able to do longer and bigger curves, is my hope. What do I do when I have art block? I tried Pinterest, but I always end up looking at memes. That's the same thing for me. Ooh, art block is tough. So, here's the thing. I'm maybe not qualified to talk on it because, as I was just saying, in 2022, I went through probably the worst art block in my life, and I ended up waiting art for like 2 or 3 years. And I just couldn't deal with it, right? I was just I was not in a good place, like, in general, so I had a very tough time dealing with it. And I had gotten myself into a very toxic position, like mentally, where I would look at other people's arts, even if they were my friend, right? Even if it was someone I knew, I would look at their art and I would hate myself for not drawing, right? Like, I would see my friend get better at art and I would resent them for it, right? I would like get bitter about it. I would like, man, I can't believe they got good while I'm not drawing, right? I couldn't bring myself to enjoy art in that state. So that just led me down a path that almost made me quit completely. But throughout those years, what made me be able to come back and, I guess, deal with that art block was a mentality shift. Like, I started trying to not resent people that were getting better at art, and not resent like the people I admire in art for being so good. I started slowly. It was a very long process and like very difficult, but very slowly I started being able to allow myself to be inspired by them instead of resenting them. So instead of being like, I wish I was as good as them, right? Instead of looking at very good art and comparing myself to them, instead of looking for things that they can do and I can't, I started trying to look at it in a way of like trying to understand what they do, how they do it, and evaluating if that thing they do is useful for the style and the things I want. And through that process, I slowly started allowing myself to be inspired. So what I do now, it's a long-winded explanation, I'm sorry. I rant a lot. I have like a little bit of a scatterbrain. But what I do now to deal with art block, right? To deal with the days I don't want to draw, to deal with the moments where I just don't know what to draw, or where I feel like my creative juices are completely gone, is directly related to my other hobby, which is collecting art books. So if I don't know how to draw, if I don't know what to do, I open one of my books. I have art books for like video games and for like some artists I like. So I just open that and I just flip through it. And I like that more than going into Pinterest or Twitter, because of what you just said. Like if I go into Pinterest or if I go into Twitter, if I go to Pinterest, well, first of all, if I go to Pinterest right now, I'm gonna get like 90% artificial intelligence images, which I don't like. But if I go into Twitter, I'm probably gonna get derailed into looking at drama or like people getting angry at stuff. I'm not gonna be able to look at art. Well, if I open one of these art books I have, I'm just looking at art. Like, I'm just looking at incredibly skilled people that inspire me to do better. And just flipping through them, right? Just sitting down away from the computer and flipping through the book. I guess just gives me that creative juice refuel that I need. And if that doesn't work, if I try that and I still don't know what to draw, I just study. Like, if I sit down and I have no idea what to do and I don't know, and I do that and I still don't know what to do, I just study anatomy, right? I just study a topic that I don't have time to normally study because it's boring. I just do that. I went through the same thing, except for a few months. That's really helpful. Thank you, because I always look at people with good art and I think about how effortless. Yeah, there's something that I tell myself, right? I tell it to myself in Spanish, which is my native language, but I'm gonna try to translate it. It's like, there is nobody out there in the world that draws better than me, that hasn't drawn more than me. I don't know if that makes sense in English, right? Like, all the people out there that I admire, that inspire me, that are better than me, have drawn way more than me. So it's not fair to myself to compare myself to them, right? Because they have just drawn way more pictures than me, way more characters, way more clothes, way more environments. So it's a little bit arrogant for myself to compare myself to them, right? Like, I just haven't put in the work as they have. So I can just chill and just enjoy drawing and know that little by little I would get a little bit closer to that thing I want, to that style I want, to that composition I want, right? If you wanna... I think I've moved this sketch like multiple times along the page without noticing. There are some books that I really enjoy. I don't know what the line is called. I wish I could put it on stream. The publicist, I think it's called. It just says. Let me write this. It just says PIE. So they do like a lot of collections of different artists. Yeah, no. Feel free to use it, right? It's a very... It just helps me a lot. It's a phrase that I tell myself like every day when I start finding myself comparing myself to others. I just tell myself that and I chill immediately. But yeah, like this publisher, Pi, I guess, PIE, that's like different book collections for different artists. The one I have in my hand right now is called Asian Illustrations, and it says 46 Asian illustrators with distinct sensitivities and expressive styles. And it's that's what it is, right? It's just a book with different artists from Asia with completely different styles. And this book is the one I always take and just flip through it, and I always find something that will help me like refuel creatively. It's one of my recommendations. If not, just look for a game you like and just see if it has an art book, right? I have the Elden Ring books, I have the Zelda book, I have the Bravely Default book, right? Like, I just look for games that since I don't really play games anymore that much, since I don't have the time, I just allow myself to like spend that money on the art book. And I just have it there in my shelf ready for when I need to refuel. But yeah, just feel free to use the phrase. It's very useful. I think this is wrong. Let me fix this a little bit. One question, how did you find your art style? I don't think I have an art style yet. So I'm still looking for it. I want to get, as I was saying earlier, I think, I want to get closer to like an anime style, but not necessarily like imitate it. I don't know, throughout these years I've been enjoying a lot of anime illustrators, so I want to get close to it or like understand it. But I think it just naturally develops. Like, I think that an art style is like a combination of what you like and what you're able to do and what inspires you. It's like a combination of all the things that make you an artist. And at first it's like very limited to it's very limited by what you can do and what you can observe, because you know what you like, right? Like, I can look at an artist like, I bring him up every stream, but like Akihiko Yoshida or like Zinshin, which are my favorite artists, and I know what I like about their art, and I could probably imitate it, like I could copy it, but I won't understand it. I won't understand why they do it and how they got to that. So it's just a long process of observing, drawing, trying to understand what they do and see if I can do it and if I enjoy the process of doing that. Because if I see an artist that has like a very cool art style that I enjoy, but the process of achieving that art style is something that I will hate, then I'm just gonna burn out in art and not draw, right? So it's like a combination of the things you like to draw and how you like to draw them, I guess. But yeah, I don't think I have an art style yet. Like, I'm proud of these eyes, but I think it's the first time I achieve an expression like this. It's yours. I have sort of an art style traditionally, but like digitally, I don't really have one. I see what you mean, yeah. I think that's just lack of practice with digital, I guess. I'm just gonna make the assumption that you have spent more time drawing traditionally than digitally. So that muscle memory you have and those skills you have developed in traditional art haven't yet translated to digital. So it's just a matter of drawing more until your muscle memory like develops. Like for the tablet, because this damn thing, like the digital tablet, is not easy. I struggled with it like a lot. I cannot, like, I can make very straight and long lines traditionally. I cannot do it in the tablet. Like, if I try to do this, it's a struggle, right? Like, I started curving out around here. On paper, I can just do it, right? Like, I have the ability to do it, but translating that to digital is not easy, especially since I don't have like a tablet with a screen. I use a traditional drawing tablet, like the one that you put on the desk. So it's a little like it's a completely different drawing experience. But yeah, just keep going at it. Eventually, those like that style you have in traditional art is gonna show up on digital. I guess the way I don't think that I have an art style yet, but I do want to have one. The way I'm looking at it, right, is that I'm taking like mental notes of the things I like, but I'm not copying them. I'm trying to understand them, and and once I feel like I understand them, I will look for a way to achieve them with the way I like to do things, right? Because for example, I like cross-hatching. Like if you look at a lot of Akihiko Yoshida or Raita Kazama art, they do this thing. They do like this sort of cross-hatching lines here. Not like this. These ones are ugly, right? But they're very good at it. But I think that Akihiko Yoshida draws them by hand like this, right? While Raita Kazama would use a brush like this one, right, to do it? Not this one specifically, this is just the one I have. But like a rake brush like that one. So it's a matter of looking at those two things. I know that I know what I want to achieve, but I gotta evaluate what's the way I would enjoy the most to achieve that thing. And that's gonna result in a personal style, I think. Or at least that's my theory. You're correct. I'm trying to draw digitally more often because of the color and texture choices. Yeah. That makes sense. I'm glad. Man, I'm doing a good job with English tonight. I usually stumble over my words a lot. Right, I'm gonna wait for Boxa to come back so that I can ask him what he thinks. Did I finish this? Yeah. I wish I had like one of those texture brushes to draw tights, but I think that's gonna be for later. I'm finally back. I posted the drawing I just made as a post on YouTube. Okay. Right, so I'll look at your drawing after the stream is done, okay, Tired? Since it's on YouTube, and I'm not good at opening YouTube with the stream on. Like, you remember the disaster I caused last stream. What app are you using? Also, what art did you start digitally? Welcome back, bud. So currently I'm using Clip Studio Paint. It's just the one I had. I bought it like 2 years ago, and this one is a Clip Studio Paint 1.0, I think, and they're already in like 5.0. I'm like four versions behind. I'm waiting for a sale so that I can buy a newer version. Not that I need it, I just think that the newer versions have like neat features that I want to try, like 3D stuff. For like environments and shit. Sorry, and stuff. But yeah, I'm using Clip Studio Paint. I started on what is it called? Paint Tool Sai, I think it's called. That was the first one I ever used digitally, because I thought it was free. I think someone recommended it, and I thought it was free, so I downloaded it, but it was just a trial. So I used that one for a couple of weeks. And then, because I think that was around the time I got a new job, right? I think that I started like my new job around that time, and my job provided me with a Photoshop license. So I was using Photoshop for like, I think I used it for a whole year. But the thing with Photoshop is that once I left that job, I didn't have the license anymore, and I don't want to deal with monthly subscriptions. So that's why I got to Clip Studio Paint, because they offer the option to just buy it once and you just have the license forever, and I prefer that. So it's not that I know a lot about these apps to recommend one. I just landed on this one because it's the one I can purchase one and just keep for myself, unlike Photoshop. But I know that Photoshop is like the standard for the industry, so well, it's not like I'm looking for a job as an artist or anything, but you know, it would be nice to have if the business model wasn't so predatory. I use Krita because it's free and easy to learn, I guess. Yeah, you just gotta go with what's most convenient to you, I guess. I haven't used that one, but I think I saw a video of, I think it was, who was it that used it? Pika? I think it was Pika that used it, and it had some very cool features in it. I didn't know it was free. That's nice. There's something about this hand that I don't love, but I think it's gonna take me way too long to fix it. I'll draw you a better hand when I get better at it, Boxat. I only learned hands like 2 weeks ago, so, you know. I'm bummed because when I tried to buy a brush pack from the website, it says it couldn't be loaded. Wait, from Kritas? That sucks. Did you buy like directly from the app website? Because I've had the issue where, I guess it doesn't happen that much anymore since Clip Studio Paint has gotten like way more popular. But I had the problem where a lot of the brushes I had only worked on Photoshop. So I have like a whole bunch of packs I bought that I can't use anymore. Man, that sucks. You should maybe contact support or something with that. Maybe they can help you. Right. Right. Alright, I'm gonna leave this one here. I'm gonna wait until Boxat comes back. So let's see what he thinks. This is supposed to be a dark elf, so I was trying like values for her skin last night. But we'll see when he comes back if he wants it. If the values are okay, and I have to ask him what kind of color he wants. You said I'm bummed out. Message redacted. Interesting. I'm back again. Posted a pic on X. I'm actually keeping my word of I'll try to post more. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, keep posting. But also remember to draw more, right? Like draw newer stuff. Just a little sketch I made. That's cool. That's very nice. Interesting. You're very good at clothes. I feel like that's one of your strengths. Tired. Doesn't have many brush like Ivy's paint does. Well, I think it has enough for me to learn with. Yeah, like realistically, like textured brushes like this one are like cool and all because you have like all this complexity. But realistically, all you need is a round brush and a round brush with transition, right? So that you can render with like this. Right, like stuff like this can give you like enough to render. And you're probably gonna get much better if you try to learn with those basic brushes than if you use very complex ones. I think I have an example around here, or I should. Let me look for something to show you. I think it's here. I think it's this one. Yeah, I drew this with just this brush, right? Like the flat brush. All of this was done with that. So you don't really need any complex brushes. Right, I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break. I need to refill my water bottle and I need to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna leave you with this piece until Boxed comes back to look at it. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Wanna know something? I read your name as Clans. The first time I saw it, I liked the name Clans. Yeah, many people get my name. It's not my real name, but you know what I mean. Yeah. How should I read it? I read it. How did I read it first? Cans? Or is it more like... Yeah, I read it as Cans. Hi. Thank you for waiting. Right, so I'm gonna wait for Boxed to show up so that he can evaluate the values and stuff. So I'm gonna move on to the next piece I've been working on. Okay, this was the example. Let me look for it. But I need to finish this one, which is my original character. But I also need to work on some of the other requests. I think I should give some love to this one. It was requested by John. I don't remember his name. John Regis, I think. Read my comment before you left. Let me give me a second. You said you're honestly the only person getting to me to post on X. I fucking suck at clothes. What are you talking about? Those folds don't even belong there. They're right. So I'm not trying to lie to you or anything. I should have specified, I guess. You're not. I'm not saying you're like perfect at clothes, right? I also don't. I'm also like very bad at clothes. Folds, sorry. But you're very good at shapes, right? Like, I don't. Let me try to. This is when I get like tangled in my brain because I can explain it like very easily in Spanish, but when I try to explain it in English. But the way you draw clothes always results in very distinct and interesting shapes. Like, you don't do this. Let me give you an example. If this was your character, right? Oh, this is why this color, right? If this was your character, like, right? A lot of people do like, right? That's clothes. That's it. That's their clothes. Right, something like that. While you do like more expressive shapes, like, I don't know, like something like this. Not like this. Like, I am not trying to do, like, I'm not making a good example of what you do, but what I'm trying to say is that the shapes you draw are very interesting, and from that thing you're doing, it's gonna be easier to translate into like get into the fold part. Because folds are just shapes, right? Like, if I have a sleeve here, let me draw like like a puffy sleeve for like a dress, right? Like, this is a flat shape. This is just this, and this. But adding the folds would just be a matter of start like bending the shape in different directions, like that, like that, and then I can start like painting to create those folds. Yeah, that drawing in the bring tied back, lined up with calf. Wait, sorry, give me 1 second. You said that drawing bring the tide back, so it doesn't line up with the calf. It's okay. It's just a matter of practicing your you just have to practice your anatomy so that then you can put those clothes on top. I might need to check on how you draw. Where's your pose? I think if I can't do emotions, so I use positions and shit to help. That's fine. I think that it's actually harder to represent emotion through posing. Right. Oh man, cleaning this up is gonna be a mess. I wonder if I should try to, now that I'm a little bit more confident, try to do it this way. Let's give it a try. Do you have art on your YouTube channel, Kens? Because I want to check your art out. I'll check it out after stream if you have anything posted. She looks like a hybrid between a human dino rock robot. I love it. Alright, I'll check out. Yeah, I posted YouTube because I don't have the time. Yeah, okay. Check it out when you post something. Yeah, this one was a request by... I guess he's not an IRL friend since I don't really know him, but it's just someone I know from my city. He asked for a draconic creature, but since I'm not good at drawing creatures, I was like, okay, I'll draw you a draconic, but it's gonna be a girl. So this is what I drew for him. Still not finished, like I still have to texture parts like this and this. But yeah, that's how she came out. The hidden legs looks weird. What do you mean weird? It's not even there. I forgot to draw it. But yeah, this part I haven't solved yet. I want her to have like hooves. But yeah, this, as you can see, it's like very sketchy. Like I haven't worked on that yet. I'm trying to learn how to draw males, but I can mostly only draw females. I'm getting better though. Yeah, I was talking to... I think it was... like a few streams ago I was talking about why I only draw females. I don't know, I just feel like if you get good at drawing like female bodies, I guess... Sorry, English is not my first language. Like female bodies, I just think or feel that it's easier to then translate those skills into drawing males as opposed to the other way around. Like if you specialize in drawing males, it's not gonna be as easy to then go and draw females. Bodies, I'm specifically talking about bodies, right? The thigh is so forward while the calf looks so back. Look at it. Let me see. Yeah, it's because I haven't drawn it, right? Like, I know it looks weird. I'll fix it when I get to it. Let me just try to translate this to the other layer, because I don't want to like spend too much time cleaning that messy sketch I made. I do both, terrible both, then amazing at both, and girls. I went from terrible at both, then amazing at both, and girls went to the side of the road. Yeah, I feel you. I used to draw a lot of guys too. Like, well, when I was younger, like, I would always draw like your stereotypical shonen protagonist, like a guy with spiky hair and a massive sword. I would just draw that a lot. I do have some males in my drawings, but I guess it's just more in the traditional part. Like I've drawn like fan art of Berserk and stuff. But yeah, I mostly enjoy drawing female bodies. Or female characters. I'm not doing line art right now. It's just a cleanup. It's just before I was doing like this, like I had to clean it like this, but it's way too time consuming. I'm just trying to translate this sketch into a cleaner layer. That's the thing, it's that whenever I try to do this, the line art ends up so empty, like soulless. But I'll give it a try. If I don't like it, I can just restart it. since it's another layer. Hold up. Yeah, okay. It's actually tried to draw eyes instead of this thing I did here. I should have like just like a little reference I wanted to do. Let me look at this. How do eyes work? The cool thing is when in the future when I look at this notebook, I'll be reminded that I drew this notebook forever. How long? Yeah, that's honestly the best part about keeping a sketchbook. Is that, man, like, take it from me, who was like a little bit way older than you. Yeah, it's very fulfilling to go back and look at your sketchbooks from years ago. I wish I had kept all of mine. I don't have them all, but I do have like plenty of them. And it's one of my favorite things is just to go through them and see what I was doing at the time. You also get a lot of ideas like from the past. I guess that could also be another tip for dealing with art block. Just open one of your old sketches and try to get ideas from your past self. Maybe you can redraw one of your old drawings. Yeah. Tired is very good. Right, I have like 9 notebooks. Damn, you filled 9 sketchbooks from 5th to 6th grade? That's impressive. I don't think I started filling up sketchbooks until I was in college. Yeah, like I already told you this, but if you keep going the way you're going, you're gonna be a very like experienced artist when you're in like your 20s. I haven't always ended up losing ended up losing or throwing them most of the time because no matter where I hide them, then my little brothers always manage to find them and scribble all over it. Yeah, brothers do be like that, especially little brothers. My youngest brother, like my little brother, once drew like happy faces with crayons over one of my oil paintings. They're just like that, right? Like, can't help it. But yeah, just try to, I don't know, hide them in your closet or something. But even if they scribble on them, just keep them, right? It's gonna be a good memory. You like many years from now, you'll remember that time your little brother scribbled on it. Just don't toss them out. Try to conserve them, because they're like they really are like personal treasures that you're gonna be looking back with like fondness. Yeah, it was at the time I was upset, but now I look at it and I'm like, oh well, he was just a baby back then. Like, I can't be mad at him. I say my little brother, but he's now fully grown adult. But yeah, back then he was a little baby kid, and he just, I like, when I look at it, he was just excited about painting, right? Like, he looked at the painting and said, oh, my brother did that, I want to do it too. And he just grabbed a crayon and scribbled over it. It's just innocent child stuff. I didn't actually buy a lot of sketchbooks, only had two. I just draw on random pages, and when I hide them... Oh, okay, I see. They get ruined. Also, one of my sketchbooks are ripped off my little bros. Oh, god. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't start buying, like, actual sketchbooks until much later into my life. Did you know that my real name is Irish? Like, not literally Irish, but that's an Irish word. Oh, that's cool. It's very cool. Because my real name is just a Latino word. That's pretty cool, Tired. Is your family, like, of Irish descent or something? Interesting. Interesting. No, my mom just liked the name. Oh, okay, I see. That's fair. Alright. I have been 20 seconds back this entire time. That's why I thought messages were coming as well. It's fine. I think my chat gets misaligned too anyway. Because I have to look at it in my phone and I guess it's a little bit delayed, but yeah, don't worry. I have also noticed that your message appears on my stream like faster than it appears on my chat for some reason. Guess that's just my internet being messy. I'm just happy school's finally over through. I'm probably gonna have more anxiety and no emotion time because I won't have any friends. Oh, well, I can't really like empathize with you that much. I've always been a little bit of a loner. You can just hang out here. You can hang out on the streams you like and draw by yourself. You know, drawing will always be a good companion for you. But yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, you can always hang out with your friends, even if school's out. Maybe you can contact them. I'm homeschooled, which means I don't have any friends, schools or not. Also because I never go out. I have anxiety. I do have a lot of friends, yeah. I mean, that's... I guess that's just the way things are now. We tend to have online friends more than IRL friends. Like, if I didn't have a full-time job, I wouldn't have any friends, since my friends are just people from the office. I'm gonna try and post tomorrow a drawing I just randomly made. Okay, yeah. You're gonna post it on YouTube? I'll check it out. Yay. I'm gonna do this, but I'll try to texture these horns more later. Right. Be right back. Okay. You said something about your friends. Give me a second. I'm just happy school's over. Wait, why did you post about your friends? On Twitter or something? Yeah, I read that you won't have your friends because school's out, but I didn't see anything after that. Alright, after camps saying was homeschooled. Oh, okay. I don't see a message from you after that. I only see that you asked him or them about your channel name, about their channel name. Weird. Right, let's get this hair done. It says none of them can come over as first sentence, I guess. Oh, okay, I see. That's sad. Oh well, it's only a few months without them. Don't you play like games together or something? Like, I don't know. Fortnite. I don't know what you guys play. Roblox, Minecraft. I don't know. But yeah, you could try to like play games together with your friends. No, just my phone and that's it. I mean, you can play games on your phone. I think Fortnite is on mobile. Well, I don't know what phone you have, of course, but yeah. Well, like I said, can always just draw. What if you draw like something for your friends and send it to them so that, you know, you have some connection? I don't even have minutes, data, have text now. What it does and let me text people who have Java data on the same app. That's literally it texting people other than Discord and Snap. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. That's unfortunate. Yeah, like I said, you can draw something for them and post it on X and, I don't know, tag them or something. Or just text it to them. I'm very slow. Well, there's no rush, right? Very slow. Yeah. Well, you have seen how I draw, like... When I'm sketching, I'm faster, but when I'm trying to clean up, I'm a little bit slower. Yeah. It's fine. I mean, it's better than rushing, and then not enjoying what I end up with. Because I'm also like analyzing what I did before. I'm like evaluating what I like and what I don't like. And like I said, like I'm still not good. Like I'm sure if I was if I was better, or if my skill was like a little bit more advanced, I could be like, ooh, and draw this whole line like this, and it would come out looking nice. But like I don't like how unstable my lines are, right? Like I would rather I prefer to have like more control over them, because I feel like it gives me more structure. But yeah, eventually I'll get faster. Like the more I do this, the better I'll be. She's missing her horn. I'm not drawing the texture that I did on her face, because I want to do it like with cross hatching. But we'll see. Still don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. Man, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think that my lines work better when I clean up the sketch instead of tracing it. What would happen if I tried to fix this one? It seems that my line weight is not quite there. Let's see. If I did it like this, could it possibly result in don't know what to do. Well, let's see. Let's draw this leg that was bothering you. So her hip is going that way. So her other leg would be coming like that. Why is this so dark? Hmm. 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 I like to add the sketch part to the drawing sometimes. Extra detail you probably won't notice. Yeah. I need to get... It's just that my stuff like this is very messy. It ends up making my drawings a little bit muddy. Because what I would usually do is just grab like a value and just paint over it like this. Right, so you don't notice. But since I'm trying to like get better at clean line art, I'm just experimenting and seeing what works well, what works best for me. Hmm. I guess let me finalize this feet design before I move on. I don't even know what I want to do. I'm back. I might be going on and off as those are in. It's fine. You know, feel free to come and go as you wish. I'm very silent when I focus anyway, so you know. Don't yet know what to do with this feat. Hmm. Just learn today that you have to record a time lapse yourself in Krita and it doesn't come ready, like Ibis Paint or Procreate. Something bummed out of that you have to record a time lapse yourself in Krita and it doesn't come ready. You have to like activate it. That's sad, yeah. I think that happened to me in Clip Studio Paint too, because it used to be like active by default, but at some point they deactivated that option, and I missed like a couple of my pieces having a time lapse. But yeah, but does it like not have an option, or do you just have to turn it on by like yourself? It does. You just have to activate it, record it. But I have made a lot of drawings, and I just want to look back. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's sad. Oh well, but you'll activate it now, and then you'll have it for later. But yeah, that's painful. I also missed a lot of drawings myself because of that. If you ever use reference, what do you usually go? Just Google certain apps. I have a lot of like images that I have saved throughout the years, usually from my favorite artists. Like I usually reference the art from artists I love because I want to see how they do clothes, how they do eyes, how they do shading, how they render. For poses, yeah, I usually just I just whenever I'm like at work or something, I'm scrolling to Twitter and I see like a cool pose that someone posted, like a cool photography. I don't know. I follow like a couple of brands that do like Japanese fashion, and they usually post like beautiful pictures of like models in the beautiful clothes. So I just save those, right? And I have slowly, like throughout the years, built a library. And I use this software called PureRef. It's pure ref, like single word, like together, and it allows me to put reference on top of my drawing software without having to alt tab to it, because I only have one screen. So, and I think it's completely free. So, yeah, I have like a whole for this one in particular, right? Like, since I've been working on this for weeks, I've been at it like slowly but surely. I've started adding like pictures and things that I want to be inspired by. So, for example, for this like texture that I was doing on her face, I have a picture of like a Monster Hunter dragon because I wanted to see how the scales work. Just stuff like that, right? Like if I want to check out something, I copy and paste it on PureRev and I just leave it there for later. But yeah, that's usually how I work. Yeah, it's just a good idea. I don't know if you're in a computer or on a mobile. If you're on a phone, it's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be a little bit difficult because phones don't have as much storage. But if you're in a computer, just make a folder that it's like personal library, and whenever you see a cool picture of anything, like of clothes or a sword or I don't know, whatever you like, just save it and leave it there. And it's a good idea to like name the file you download as the source, right? So for example, if I download a piece from Sinchin, which is one of my favorite artists, I will save the file as like Sinchin picture and add the date or something, so that I remember where I got it from. Just for like, you know, remember, just keeping track of the things I'm referencing, so that I can maybe tag them later or like know where the inspiration came from. Yeah. I also recommend the software like PureRef. I think it's on tablet too. It's very good and it's free. I always recommend that one. Why don't we just hide the other leg like that? Nah, let's actually draw it. Let's not be lazy. Alright, so if this leg is here, the other one is gonna be like around here, kind of. Let's draw the feet and then we'll see. How long have I been streaming for? I don't know where to check. Okay. Just short of 2 hours, that's fine. I'll go for like an hour or two more. Maybe just one. I gotta wake up tomorrow early to go to the gym. Okay, yeah, I'll keep going until I'm tired, basically. Until I'm like falling asleep on my chair, basically. I gotta take advantage of the Friday since I can stay up late during the week. Any ideas for me to draw right now? Let's see. What do you usually like to draw? Just characters, or do you like creatures or buildings, vehicles? I don't know. Do you enjoy drawing fan art, maybe? Or not that much? I don't like drawing fan art that much, but I have drawn some pieces. More like characters though. I do draw other stuff, and they're not really fan art though. Okay, yeah, you're one of you and I are alike. Yeah, I don't like drawing fan art that much, even though I like a lot of things. Okay, so you like characters, so we're close by in our tastes. What kind of characters do you like? Like, what type of setting? Do you like fantasy or more like sci-fi stuff? That like is incorrect. Something wrong with the perspective here. What if we go like this, and then we come out here like this? Anything really more like cute, random, everyday life things, like sitting on a bench with a cup of coffee? Ooh, that's interesting. You're more into like cozy vibes. Huh, interesting. Let me think. So you like sitting on a bench, like more like ambient stuff. Let me look at... I'm gonna look at my reference very quickly and see what I can find. Why don't you draw like a character, maybe sitting on like a puff, like one of those beanbags, like one of those, like this is, imagine like this is your character, right? And they are just chilling on like one of those massive beanbags, and they are practicing something. Like they are like, I don't know, maybe they're practicing guitar. And next to them is a little coffee table with a cup of coffee. Something like that. Hey, Boxet, what's up? Welcome back. Was waiting for you. What do you think? I'm gonna polish the the values. Just made a quick pass to see if this was like correct. Actually had to do my job for a second. Oh my god, the humanity, the misery. She looks great, man. Okay, do you like this value, or would you like me to go like darker or lighter? And what do you want for her? Do you think that? Because I do like the dark elf with white hair, but if you want, I can make it darker. White hair speak. Yeah, I absolutely love the what am I trying to say? Like dark skin with white hair. It's so good. It's so good. I always fall in love with those characters. Needs to start doing grayscale of flat color. That actually looks clean. Yeah, I do like it a lot. Alright, so it's getting pretty late, so I'm gonna keep working on the other one. Tomorrow I'll do like just a quick pass of grayscale. Nothing major, since I'm not into rendering right now. But whenever I tackle rendering, I'll go back into these pieces and do that. Yeah, I really liked how this one came out. It's probably one of my favorites so far. that I've done since I came back. When it's done, I'll post it, and you see me render. I don't. Yeah, but your art looks so complete without the render. I don't know. Like, I very admire that. Alrighty, well, I have to go. Thanks for the idea. I may try to post it. Yeah. Thanks for coming, Hans. I'm glad I was able to help you. Yeah, if you post it on YouTube, I'll definitely check it out. Man, I'm having a hard time with this other leg. Don't really know what to do with it. If we do like... she's so thick. Honestly, I appreciate you saying that, because I was trying to figure out ways to make my art look finished. Really? I think that your art looks very good, just the art with the pass you make. But I like the way it looks. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like, I think that your line work is solid as it is. Like, you don't do stuff like this. Right? Like, you can see like the 7 different passes I did here. It just looks clean from the start. Like, look at that. Like, all this stuff here, like residue from... Right, let me flip this to see if I can come up with something better. I think I'm feeling this sort of thing. It just looks off balance. I feel like I'm copying out of doing the perspective. Yeah, I appreciate artists who render really well, but it doesn't feel like something I want to learn. Yeah, I feel confident in my rendering, but I want to get to look good at lines. Because I know that I can just hide my mistakes with rendering later. But yeah. Yeah, I think that you could not maybe render, but I think that your art could benefit from cell shading, like just a quick pass of cell shade, like, you know, like flat shading and stuff. I think you could give that a try, see how it, like how it turns out. Yeah. Alright, let's actually do this. I can do it. Let's place the other leg here, the other feet here. It's too close by. Maybe here. Maybe here. Doesn't look as interesting. Simple colors and shadings more my speed. You'll never catch me working on a single drawing for more than 2 days. That's good. Yeah, you don't want to be an artist who spends 80 hours on a single piece and then burns out and then ends up not drawing for 2 years. Who would ever do that to themselves? You can only think of one artist named Satch, but I won't say any names for real, for real. Yeah, what a silly dude. Imagine that. Imagine being slow and spending like multiple months on a single piece, repainting it, and still expecting that people would commission you. Okay, no. Enough self-deprecation. That's why I want to work on this. Like, I want to get good and speedy at this so that I can make art that looks finished without so much work. It's gonna be a long trail. People who actually render like for like months for every drawing is like actually, yeah. Oh, dude, I have seen. Yeah. What's the name of? I forgot the name of. I think she's a Chinese artist, and she has said like she has spent like 8 months on a single piece sometimes. Like, of course, not working on it full time because she has like work and stuff, but like personal pieces that she'll say like, okay, it's done, and she's gonna publish it. And the moment she's making the post, she sees something that she wants to fix, and then goes for another 3 weeks on it. It's like insane. Like, what's the name of that artist? I'm pretty sure I have her saved in my Twitter. Let me check. Let me see. Li Hui, I think it's her name, but I don't know what her Twitter handle is. Okay, no, I completely forgot what her Twitter handle is. Yeah, no, I forgot. I think something that's more important to me is to draw anything from any perspective rather than... Yeah, I can see what you're saying. Like, I wanna be like one of like Tuna, the artist you showed me last night, that can just post a beautiful character on a white background. Like, I wanna be known for that. Like, just be a very good character designer. So maybe like a spectacular painterly rendering is not something I really need for that. It's more about like the character. Right. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna look into cell shading at some point. Right now I'm just getting back into the swing of things and trying to clean up sketches. What do I have like... Huh. Someone's DMing me? Okay. I think that looks good. What do you think? For her feet. I think the characters you draw are super interesting. Thank you. I'm not sure they would pass like art director scrutiny, but yeah, I've been enjoying this a lot. 10 out of 10 feet. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go with this. I'll detail them later. I gave it like a little notch for balance. Alright, and this would be like here. I guess this would be a little bit lower. Like that. Okay. Right. I'm gonna make a copy of this and go through the process of cleaning this. This is gonna be a mess. But oh well. That's what I wanted. So I was trying to do like liner, but I don't like it. I don't like this. I don't like the process of going to another layer and cleaning it. I think that the end result is nowhere near as interesting as the sketch. I guess that's just lack of skill, but like if I'm gonna do this and then have to go back and try to add like interesting lines to it, I just might as well just clean up the sketch. How I did with this one and how I did with this one. Because I have to research better ways to do line art. But for now, this is it. That's literally why I just abandoned line art altogether. Yeah, I tried. I can't say I don't know. I just think that it's not good for my style. Like if I had the sort of art style where you can just grab the G pen and do like this sort of line, right? Like super cartoony line like this. Maybe I would give it a try. But nah, I don't think it's good for my style. 2 or 3 passes? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've seen... Yeah, but the thing is that I've seen artists that are like extremely fast at it. Like they sketch, boom, 1 pass. And then they do the second layer, and they trace, and then they do a final pass of adding line weight, and that's it. And they do all that whole process in like 2 hours. I guess that's just what skill and dexterity is. But for now, I'm just gonna do this until I find like something that gives me better results. I think that's more helpful for like heavy rendering. Yeah. Yeah. Just gotta trust our God in this, I guess. Right. I'll deal with this texture later. Let's get that horn in. It's probably the most important part. Just messaged me at this hour. Huh? Weird. What's going on? Someone's messaging me. What? What? Some friend messages me about the manga she's reading at almost 12 a.m. Where's the eye reference I was looking at? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's try to do this. I'm gonna render the other eye and I think I'm gonna leave it there for tonight. But not render, draw. I've clearly just run out of yapping juice by this point. Right. I'm gonna stop there for tonight. I'll finish Box Hot's piece tomorrow, and then I'll finish this one. I'm just gonna draw all day tomorrow, even if I don't stream. I'll probably stream around, I wanna say like 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. just to show where the pieces are going and maybe finish another one. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you everyone who showed up. It was a very, what's the word? Accompanied night? We had a lot of people here. It was a very fun night. Thanks everyone who showed up. As always, I'm just gonna ask you to do the YouTube thing. Leave a like, subscribe if you made it to this point in the bot. Why? But thank you. I really appreciate it. But yeah, until tomorrow, that's gonna be it. And until next time, good night.